Hey guys, back in my mobile office. I don't have the wife's vehicle today. So I had a question from Linda. Linda asked, hey, what about using essential oils and hot stones? Are those sins to use for healing? And then she had a second question. Are tattoos a sin? Like getting a cross or a crucifix or an angel or something put on you? Hey, those are great questions, Linda, and I'm glad you asked them. Alright, we're going to try to do this quick without me rambling on, because usually, I don't know, I get like ADD, and I'm like, ooh, look, a rock. So, essential oils are not a sin. Now, let's rephrase that here. Smudging would be a sin if you're using, I don't know, what do people use? Sage, and they go through their house and they think it purifies the house of spirits? No. The Bible's pretty clear on that, on how we take care of spirits. Essential oils and stuff, I see nothing wrong with that. What? I don't see what would constitute that as a sin. Now, if you believe, yeah, I guess I don't see what would count that as a sin. A lot of, we're told in Genesis that God gave us fruit-bearing plants and herbs and stuff for healing and medicine. So I don't see how that's a sin. Now, if you're putting more faith in that, your lavender scent in your diffuser or whatever, if you're putting more faith in that than you are in Christ, then yeah, now you're sinning, because that has to be, Christ has to be your number one, the only thing you're worshiping. But there's nothing wrong with, oh man, I'm stressed out and I want to put some lavender in a diffuser and try to relax. There's nothing wrong with that. Or I want a bath bomb or something like my daughter does. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a scent. Hot rocks, I see nothing wrong with that. Now, there's this movement now with crystals and stuff, as apparently they're supposed to heal you of everything and see the future or something. I don't know. Yeah, now you're starting to flirt with sin here now. Hot rocks? No. Putting hot rocks on yourself, that's no different than putting a heating pad on. It's going to soothe your aching muscles there. Yeah, look at the horses are out running. Nice. Anywho's, where was I at? Oh yeah, hot rocks. Yeah, I see nothing wrong with hot rocks. There's nothing in the Bible that says we can't do that. I mean, if you're saying hot rocks are a sin, you're saying your heating pad's a sin. Now tattoos. Alright. Tattoos are something, yeah. Are they a sin? No, but yes, they can be. If you're getting a tattoo of a crucifix or a cross or a dove or, I don't know, an angel, there's nothing wrong with that. You're not, are you worshiping that tattoo? If you're worshiping that tattoo, then yeah, there might be an issue here now. Now you're worshiping a false god. You know, like if you have a tattoo of Baal or Horus or something, yeah, you're flirting with that line. But to have the cross or something, I wouldn't worry about that. That's a lot of argument comes from the lack of understanding of law and gospel and how they intertwine. Now, we don't have to follow the ceremonial laws of the Old Testament no more as Christians. We can eat pork, we can eat shrimp. We don't have to follow those laws when we can eat all that. And And tattoos are the same thing. See, tattoos, when you actually dig into it, was a sign that you're enslaved. And when beautiful truck over there. But sorry, I'm getting distracted again. But when the Israelites came to the Promised Land, they were no longer enslaved. So they said, don't tattoo yourself because you are not bondage to slavery. And then some people will tell you you're defiling the temple of your body. It's kind of comes into, why are you getting the tattoo? I mean, if you're putting your faith in the tattoo, it's kind of like the incense and stuff. It's a sin then, because you're putting your faith in that instead of Christ. So, like a lot of things in the Bible, it's all on perspective. It's all on how are you treating that? So if you get a tattoo of Baal or Horus or something, you're kind of flirting with sin because you're acknowledging a false god. So I wouldn't worry if you have tattoos, whatever, cool. There's some beautiful tattoo work out there. It's not a sin. Unless you're worshiping that tattoo or you're putting the image before God. If you look at graven images in the Bible, you'll see that usually the graven image is something that got put before God. And God's pretty clear on that. He says flat out, I am the Lord your God. I am a jealous God. You shall have no other gods before me. So I hope that answers your questions, Linda. I really do. I mean, so, like a quick recap here, because I just got to my spot here. Is it a sin to use oils? No. Is it a sin to use hot rocks? No. Can they be if you're putting your faith in those over Christ? Yeah. Tattoos, are they a sin? No, but they can be if you're putting a false god on you and you're worshiping that, or you're putting that image over God. I mean, it's no different than, where's my preaching bag? Hang on. Get my preaching bag out here. Oh yeah, I thought you can tell you're a redneck preacher when you got a camouflage preaching bag. But it's no different than these. I mean, oh, come on now. It's all tangled up here. It's no different than this. Prayer bead, rosary, whatever you want to call it. Depends on the denomination you're in. Or whatever. But it's no different than using those. Like, if I put my faith in those rosaries or those prayer beads over Christ, then yeah, it is. But if I use it as what they're intended to do, to actually help me focus on prayer, it's not a sin. It's actually a good thing. It's a good work. So I hope that answers your question, Linda. I'm really glad you asked it. Or questions, I should say. So please, you guys, please send... There's a big old Siamese cat over here. So yeah, please like, subscribe, comment. If you guys have more questions, I'd love to answer them. The questions have been coming in pretty quick here. I'm loving it. I have one that I'm probably going to try to do tomorrow. It's going to take a little research for me to get some of the answers on, because it was a pretty theologically deep question. And I love those. Those are the ones I absolutely love. The ones that I got to dig and dive and kind of go through the weeds. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comments, and hey, have a blessed day. All right? God bless. See you guys. Bye.